Hi everyone, Charlene Bauer, Ladies Offroad Network, and welcome to the 5 days of giving in 2022. Here's what this is all about. So in every year, we've done the 12 days of giving. You're lucky we shortened it down to the 5 days of giving, and we give all kinds of cool stuff away, which we'll be talking about in a second. But what we also do is go through the 2023 plans. Tell you what's going to happen in 2023. I respect you all ladies as being the planners, the ones that want the names and the calendar set before the new year happens. Probably, I'm even giving you the dates too late. You're like, I've already got my calendar going. So that is what we're up to tonight. I'm going to, throughout this week, tell you what the 2023 plans are for Ladies Offroad Network. I'm very excited about them. Everybody throw some hearts because I know I can see everybody saying hi, 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 thank you. But I know that you're very excited about them too. What we also do, which is a lot of fun, is we do Christmas, right? We do all kinds of random things. We show random places and random opportunities. And right now I found a Christmas tree and a teal backdrop. Like, what more could you ask for with Ladies Offroad Network? And you also never know what I'm wearing. We'll just say tonight is very conservative. It gets more and more entertaining as the week goes on. So lots of fun to be had during the 5 days of giving. I'm very excited for all of you to be here. And hopefully we add some new members, some new entertainment, some new friends. So please make sure that those of you that have been with Ladies Offroad Network, especially for a long time, invite your friends. Say, hey, you need to come and listen to what's going to happen in 2023 with Ladies Offroad Network. This is something that you really need to get onto your calendar. Every night has a theme. Every day I'm going to post what the theme is. So like this morning, I teased you. I'm not going to tell you what we're going to talk about necessarily, but I teased you with saying, hey, we got some friends that are celebrating some big anniversary years. And because we like to party, we're going to participate in those anniversary years in some way. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. Also today, I released that we are giving away the $500 gift certificate to Rock Slide Engineering. Whoop, whoop. Can we throw some yes, yes, yeses and huge hearts out to Rock Slide Engineering? We will also be giving away every single night two $50 gift certificates, cards. We used to call them golden tickets. $50 cash to Ladies Offroad Network opportunities, good for 2023. So I'm really excited about that as well. So that's like the big picture. That's the overscoping. Here's what we got going on every single night for the next, well, 4 nights, because this is our 5th day. We will be hanging out together at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. And I really love it when you guys are live, but I also know how we're working throughout this week. And so therefore you guys have until 10 a.m. tomorrow morning to watch the replay in order to get a part of the winning. So let's talk about this, right? My goal, as we talked about, is to give you the opportunity to set your calendar for 2023 based on what Ladies Offroad Network has planned for you. Bring out a scratch piece of paper, start understanding what we got going on. You cannot register for this stuff this week. There's a reason for that. I don't want to like open registration today and then tomorrow you find out about something and you're like, well, wait, I really wanted to do that instead. So I give you guys all the tools, the dates, the save the dates, the okay, let's talk about this some more. Then in January, you'll be registering for it and getting geared up for what we have going on next year. All right. So just trying to help you understand like the process and what we're doing. We're saving the dates. We're figuring out our plan. You and I are working together if we want to over the next couple weeks. And then in January, whoosh, there it is. This is when we set our goals and make it happen. The giveaways are fun, exciting, and as I'm seeing all of you guys saying, very thankful, right, for having these opportunities. They're big ones, they're exciting ones, there are partners that have been with Ladies Offroad Network for a long, long time. Here's the deal though. In order to win, it's about engagement. Like, I really want people here to H-E-R-E, to hear H-E-A-R, what we have going on. And so I really want you here. Engage, be present, be online. Even if you have to instant replay it, that's fine. But don't just say, I'm here, and not listen to it. Take the time, be present, understand what's going on, and be with us. The second part to winning is you have to be a member. Now, there's membership opportunities that have become lifetime members and yearly members. We're going to come back to that one in a second. But number 2 is you have to be a current member. Number 3 is you have to be present to claim. So as in tonight, the ladies that we had on last Tuesday, you guys are the lucky ones that got into the first drawing for tonight. Those are the ladies that are there every single Tuesday night, and I wanted to reward you for that without anybody knowing about it. Like, this was you being successful. You have to be present to claim it. So in order to do that, you have until 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, because again, we have a replay zone. You have until 10 a.m. tomorrow morning in order to claim the prize. My goal is you're here live and you're like, yes, we won, all right, I'm so excited. That's my ultimate goal. But if not, I get it. We all work together. And by 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, I need an email on ladiesoffroadnetwork@gmail.com in order to be the winner. Okay, so 10 a.m. the next morning is the cutoff. Pacific Standard Time is the cutoff. And kaboosh, there we go. So those are our numbers, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time the following day. You have that time in order to watch the replay, get your notes in, say I'm here, say I want to be part of the drawing that next night. And by 10 a.m. that next morning, I need you also engaged in saying, I want the prize. If the person does not come to the table and say, I want the prize by 10 a.m. the next morning, that prize goes back to the same group that would be able to win it the night before. All right, so I just want to make sure we're clear on that too. So if by chance the person that wins the rock slide engineering tonight does not grab it by 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, I come back to the exact same group from last Tuesday for that drawing. So it doesn't like carry over into the new groups. Fair enough? Right? Everybody clear on this? We need to get all these rules out of the way because I know nobody on here is competitive at all. Yeah, there we go. Now let's all start laughing about that. Also, another star is I am doing the 2 $50 Ladies Offroad Network cash giveaways each night as well. And I want to make sure that we're also understanding that you can only win one. So if, let's see, Bonnie's name just popped up. So if Bonnie wins one tonight, she cannot win another $50 one the rest of the week. So we're doing random draws, but if it happens that her name pops in again, I'm like, okay, well, she already won one, so we're going to go on to the next person. Also fair? That way we get a bunch of ladies some opportunity there. Okay, membership. We need to talk about this again. We talked about it last week, but I do have number 2, you have to be a member of Ladies Offroad Network, a good standing member. I'm backpedaling a little bit, but I'm also telling you I was wrong. I know, watch out, but that's how it needs to be sometimes when you're a business owner and also when you're a human being, is sitting here and saying I was wrong. This year, meaning I use the word lazy, and it's funny how everybody's like, you're the last thing than lazy, but I was trying to simplify matters, and I was trying just to make it like, okay, let's just have a lifetime membership, and everybody's a lifetime member, and we're good to go. And so, I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna work. I talked to some people, I understand how things are going, and I see the future of what Ladies Offroad Network is going with, and I get to tell you about this piece on Friday. I know you gotta wait for this big bomb to drop on Friday, because of course that's how we do things, right? Like we work up to things. Yeah, just remember that in your minds. Like we gotta get all the way through the week. So the lifetime membership is 100% there. It's $327 for the year, or you can split it down if you need to. It's $67 per month. And there will be a $17 yearly June 1st, hey, I'm still here moment. If you participate in an activity throughout the year, like say you come to the convention, I will be sending you a coupon code to cover that $17. So if you participate and you're active, then that's great. But we just want to make sure that we keep our group active, our lifetime membership group. You know, if you buy a lifetime membership and then eventually you decide that you don't want to be a part of it, that's fine. We just need to know that so that we can mix you into the pieces of the pie that are super active and then the pieces that are lifetime zoning. We also have the $97 yearly membership. And this is something that I took off the plate a few months back and I just put it back on last week. So if you just want to do the $97 for the year, that is A-okay. I apologize, I took that away from you and said, nope, you're either lifetime or you're not. So jump in there and pick what is best for you, okay? And that's how it should always be. And I apologize for anybody that I put into an inconvenient position by just offering the lifetime membership at $327. So there is that. Exciting stuff, right? So that is the membership scene. Of course, everybody is welcome at Ladies Offroad Network. It's free. It's what we call a guest. But there are benefits to being a part of the membership, including discounts to the opportunities that we're even presenting tonight. And back to the bomb drop on Friday, there's big stuff coming, and only members can definitely have access to that, which is again part of my Are You an Active Member moment. Okay, are we done with the business? This business part will get shorter and shorter and shorter every single night because, well, you guys are going to become professionals at this. So, what should we do first? Day one. I just had to change my notes. By the way, we have green notes for the week of giving. Yes, love it. Day one is our anniversary years. I am super excited. We have 3 events that are having anniversary years, and we are going to participate in them, quote, somehow. So this is the way, this is the how, this is the why. I think, or do we want to do the giveaway first? What should we do? All right, let's do the $50 Ladies Offroad Network giveaway. Should we do that right now? So you do not have to be present to win, but you do have to, hiya, say yes, 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 yes. If you are here, please, please. And number 2, if you're not here, you have until 10 a.m. tomorrow morning to tell me, or we go back into the pot, right? So our group from, and I have it all, we're all like super fancy, like today, Excel sheeting. Somebody said instead of doing the drawings, like they didn't like the drawings, I don't know why, they want to Excel sheeted and then random number generator draw, which quite frankly right now is fine with me because I'd rather not spend a bunch of time cutting paper, but whatever. All right, so I have an Excel sheet and I have all the people in there and it just went crazy on me. Okay, so we have a min-max and our min-max, and we're going to generate a number, and the number is 34, and that person is Dana Foster. Whoop, whoop. So Dana Foster is a $50 gift certificate as long as she says, I want it! Yeah, by 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Okay, so let's do the other $50 gift, $50. $50. Ladies Offroad Network money. This goes into my spreadsheet. You just got to tell me when you want to use it. And we're going to generate. And the number is 26. And that's Brianna Johnson. Brianna Johnson. $50 gift certificate. All right. Cool. So there's our 2 $50 gift certificates. Oh, wait. I see Dana. Yeah. All right. So let's make sure that those two ladies say hello. If I don't see it coming through, don't worry, you guys, because I will see it later. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Dana popped in, and then Gina popped in right behind her. Yay, yay, yay. Okay, so you guys got a $50 towards anything Ladies Offroad Network in 2023. Super excited. And Brianna Johnson, you too, as long as we get you in here. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk scheduling. This is the big one. I'm going to start with the big one because, well, this is the big one. We did the Rubicon Trail this year. We did the Jeepers Jamboree. It was the 70th anniversary of Jeepers Jamboree. It was an amazing time. You guys got to watch some of the pictures. You got to see some of the stuff. You got to see some of the activities, see some of the chaos. It was super, super, super exciting. And my heart is still huge with pride with the group that went on the Jeepers Jamboree and tackled the Rubicon Trail. With that, I called them and said, hey, can we come back? Did the girls cause any chaos? Like, are we allowed back? And they're like, yes, but we have the 45th anniversary of Jeep Jamboree, which is hosted by Jeepers Jamboree, the exact same group. It's the very next weekend. And the coolest part about this trip is that it has Camp Rubicon as part of it. Camp Rubicon is directed at the kids. Camp Rubicon is for the kids. So the Jeep Jamboree trip that's the very next weekend is family friendly. We got kids there. Lots of the kids now are driving the Jeeps in. And it's extremely cool to be able to watch these kids in our next generation get exposed into what we do. So with that being said, Ladies Offroad Network is going to have our formal Rubicon Trail trip with Jeep Jamboree as Jeepers Jamboree. It's the 45th annual trip that they're putting together, and we are going to be a part of the Camp Rubicon, where we're going to host some programs for the kids that are there. Now, nothing's set in stone as of this moment, but my mind says, and what we've been talking about says, I want to teach how to change tires, right? And how to do the winching, the stuff that I teach you guys. You guys have learned from me. Therefore, why can we not all sit around in the grassy area and teach these kids how to be amazing at changing tires and pulling winch line? And who says it just has to be the kids? Maybe mom should come over too and hang out with us, right? So that is going to be August 3rd through the 6th. It's a 3-day trip with an additional day for Ladies Offroad Network to come in. We have a special rate for us already put together, so that is really cool. And us being a part of Camp Rubicon, I have a couple of other ideas, but I'm not ready to go public with it yet. We'll work with the group that decides that you're going to go on the Rubicon Trail with us and be a part of it. Now, I do have some hashtag stars. Part of our success in the ladies that went on the Rubicon Trail was you guys have spent time with me. So I want to make sure that anybody that does decide that, hey, I want to be with Ladies Offroad Network, I want to do the Rubicon Trail, that you also understand, I need you to come hang out with me before August 3rd to the 6th in some manner, fashion, or way. So I will give you some options of how that can happen, but in the training type of way, like in a driving type of style, where you and I have an understanding of, hey, this is how we drive, this is how we go, this is what we do, here's how we work on the radios, like all that kind of stuff before we get to the Rubicon Trail. And now we're put in a position of being representative of not just Ladies Offroad Network, but also helping everybody else out. Okay, so that is like the star to this trip, is making sure that you and I have some time ahead of time that will all get wrapped into the big package when you see it. And very, very exciting. So August 3rd to 6th is the date that you need to put down. It is family friendly. So if you have kids, this is your moment for sure. We can get your kids on the Rubicon Trail. This is a great opportunity for them to be able and to participate. So that is something also, we got family 4-packs of opportunity there. Do not rush to Jeepers Jamboree, Jeep Jamboree in order to sign up. I have a special code for us. I have a special way for us to register. So just put it in your notes. Understand August 3rd to 6th. What I do want you guys to also do is write down this, ladiesoffroadnetwork@gmail.com. As we get done with these calls, if you're like ultra interested, like, I'm going on the Rubicon Trail, I want to be number 1 on your list, we are making this happen, I want that email. Okay, so I understand who's where and who's at what level so that I can make sure that, okay, she's in, she's committed. That means we need to make sure we get her handled and doing what we need to do. Fair enough? Okay, so that is the 45th Jeep Jamboree on the Rubicon Trail. That gets us on the Rubicon Trail. That's very exciting. August 3rd to the 6th. I have special rates in Camp Rubicon where we will be teaching the kids and the ladies, and of course the guys are going to come over too. Like, everybody will come over and hang out with us at some point. That's just the way we roll. And we're going to go do cool things during the day too. So it's not like we're just stuck there all day doing it. Yeah. Okay. Next. These next two are, I'm not sure how many people are going to participate in or how it's going to participate, but I'm going to talk about it tonight. So the next one is the 30th anniversary of the SEMA Business Women's Network. And this is really cool. I just got done with a meeting for 2 days in Indianapolis about this. I'm actually going to head the project on the 30th anniversary of the SEMA Business Women's Network. 30 years of SEMA truly recognizing women in the industry. And that is like our own group. That doesn't mean that things didn't happen before that, because women have always been extremely invested in that organization. So my project, this is my project, is going to be a SEMA history project on where are, the 30 years of SBN, that's great, but what's the big picture of SEMA and women, etc. So I started this a couple years ago, and then we got sidetracked. And so now we're going to get right back on it. But in March is a very exciting thing that's also happening. We did it last year. You guys saw me go to it. But it is the Women's Leadership Forum, and it is designed specifically for women in automotive. So if, not everybody on here is working within the automotive industry, but I want to make sure that if anybody is, that you have my support and I will help you attend this. It's a 2-day, it's 3 days. It's March 1st to the 3rd, but it's 2 days of education from the leadership perspective of being in an automotive industry. And it's all women. It's all of us ladies getting together, networking and education. And Ladies Offroad Network is sponsoring it in a way of education. So I'm putting in some funding in for the education. And we will also be partnering with it. Last year we did the race cars and we put together a racetrack. It was extremely dangerous. We did a mass land rush start because we only had enough time for one race. It was very chaos, and everybody that's done the race is laughing right now because you understand how much chaos that was. So we have a couple ideas on structuring the race a little bit better now that they understand that I need a little bit of time for some bracket racing so that people don't die at a land rush start. But yeah, so if there's anybody again that is interested in that, it's the 30th anniversary of the SBN network. You will be seeing me participating in it quite a bit. I will be pushing information over to Ladies Offroad Network because it's rad. But if that's something that works into your calendar and how things look, it's March 1st through the 3rd. It's the Women's Leadership Forum, and I can get you more information on that and help make sure that that happens. The other thing that we are celebrating an anniversary of, and this is huge, this is a 50th, it's the 50th anniversary of SCORE International. Now, SCORE International puts on the Baja 1000, the Baja 500, the Baja 400, all these other races. There's a few other races that happen down in Baja, but they put on the Baja 1000, the Baja 500. Those are the ones that are most commonly known by you guys. 5 years ago, we participated in the 50th anniversary of the Baja 1000. I took a lady down as part of our Ladies Co-Driver Challenge. Megan. Megan and I went down and we did a point-to-point race, a huge media exposure on the entire thing. You can go and watch it and see it. It's like massive, massive parts of media. And when they're like, so what do you want to do? I'm like, not that again. Not that again. No, thank you. But we are going to do something. So one of the main things that we came up with was 5 years ago, I started, again, a history project on the women of SCORE. And what we were really doing that year was just trying to acknowledge the women that were racing that year. Because it was hard to decipher when you looked at the list, like, where are the women at, right? And I don't remember the exact numbers at the moment, and I didn't have time to look it all up because it's in my files. But if I remember correctly, there's like 5 to 8 ladies, and SCORE was bragging about this. They're like, yeah, we got 5 to 8 ladies that are racing the Baja 1000. And Megan and I spent the whole day in registration, and we watched the women come through, and I'm like, nuh-uh. You got like 30 something that are putting helmets on, and to me, putting a helmet on means you're racing. Whether you're a driver, a co-driver, you know, or a secondary driver, like, helmet on, you're racing. So we have been working through that and trying to figure out how we can dive deeper into that scene. And then because this is a bigger picture, this is the 50th anniversary of SCORE International, like, I've done a bunch of media coverage for SCORE, and there's been other women that have done huge amounts of media for SCORE. And, you know, then we get into the pit maintenance and all the pits, like, there's all kinds of ladies that go down and do the BFG pits, etc., etc. Like, I don't know, all of a sudden we got Team Mom right there, right? So this project could get slightly out of control extremely fast, but that's how we do things. And at least start getting names on spreadsheets and start understanding the who's and the what's and the what's. So we got that project to do. If anybody wants to help, that would be rad. And then what that looks like in the big picture, I don't know yet. But I would keep an eye out and maybe look for an opportunity to go to Baja, maybe for the Baja 1000, not sure. Maybe a party, maybe, not sure. So they are working on their calendar, and until they get their schedule all sorted out and what they want to do, we like to party. So probably go party. Why not? Why would we not? So those are the 3 anniversary projects that we have going on in 2023. The 45th Jeep Jamboree is the big one. We're going back out on the Rubicon Trail as Ladies Offroad Network. We're definitely participating in that with Camp Rubicon and pushing again, you know, back into the kids and into the future. That's August 3rd through the 6th. For anybody that's here that is part of the automotive industry, off-road industry, any part of it, that is our Women's Leadership Forum. It's our 30th anniversary of the SEMA Business Women's Network, and that is March 1st to the 3rd. And then in 2023, we also have the 50th anniversary of SCORE International, which is super exciting. I don't have exact date for what we might be participating in doing. We're going to move some things around and figure out what works on their schedule and then what we can push onto our schedule. But I would probably look for what is happening at the Baja 1000, which is, let me grab my calendar really fast. It is November, let's just say Thursday, November 16th to the 18th. This is really exciting this year for the Baja 1000. What they decided to do for the 50th anniversary is run it backwards. So normally they run it from Ensenada down to La Paz, from the top down to the bottom. And this is a typical way of always running a point-to-point race. So point-to-point is you start somewhere and you end somewhere. And that only happens every 3 years or so. On a normal Baja 1000, on other years, it's a loop race. So you start in Ensenada and then you loop around, right? So you go and you loop back to the start and the end is in the exact same location. So the 50th anniversary will be a point-to-point, but for the first time ever, it will be backwards. So you will start in La Paz and will end in Ensenada. And that is causing quite a bit of conversation because where normally you got all your team people here in Ensenada, which is just a couple hours out of the US. And, you know, if you break down somewhere around here, okay, whatever, they turn around and go back, right? But now you got to get all your people down to La Paz. Like everybody starts down here, or the majority start down here, and then you race up. So it's quite a logistical thing. It's going to be very exciting to see how that all works out. So that could be a thing. Who knows? We could go to La Paz. We could go to Ensenada. I don't know yet. But that's the date range on that one, if that was to happen. All right, so that's an I don't know. Normally I don't put I don't knows out there, but this one could be a pretty cool thing, and I know that there's a group of people that want to go to Baja. So again, Ladies Offroad Network at gmail.com. If this is something that you really want to do, if this is something that's a big deal to you, then that is something you need to let me know about, and we can work through that. So Rubicon Trail, Leadership Forum, and Score's 50th anniversary. So the carrot, everybody find their carrot, because this is always the fun one. This is what you guys love about the 5 days of giving. Tomorrow's topic is going to be about events. Okay, so where we're at other people's events, like other people have events going on, and how we can participate in them. All right, so that brings me to our big giveaway of tonight. And I saw Tom on here from Rockslide Engineering. So everybody say hi to Tom, and thank you for helping support along with Kevin. Rockslide Engineering, super supportive. They have the steps that pop out. So rock slides, they're rock slides normally, and then all my short friends can open the doors, and they have the steps that go in and out. I love it. My mom loves the steps. Jessica loves the steps. Like, there's certain people that love the steps. I see a bunch of people coming on right now too saying, I have the steps, I have them. They also, for anybody that's had lunch with us before, or snacks, the table that pops down off of the back of my Jeep, that is also Rockslide Engineering. So not a lot of people know that, and that's part of it as well. So we have $500 to give away. And I'm going to click generate. And it says line 29, which is Cody Call. Cody Call. All right. Rockslide. And I saw her on already. So maybe she gets to say, woohoo! It's mine. So Rockslide Engineering, got Cody Call. I saw Dana Foster already claim her $50. I did not see Brianna Johnson claim her $50, but I think she's working, so she'll probably watch it a little bit later. I saw some of you guys tag her in it. Yes, she was part of the helping group out of Jeepers Jamboree. Super exciting for everybody. Tomorrow we have another huge giveaway. Notice, I am not going to tell you what the giveaway is until after the time is for people to watch the replay. Like, I don't want you to come in and watch the replay because you want whatever it is that we are giving away that day. There she is. Boom, says Cody. Winner, winner. And where's the chicken dinner? Is that one coming next? Yeah, so we just want to make sure that you guys are doing this for the right reasons, which is to learn about the 2023 Ladies Offroad Network plans. Tomorrow night's plans get more aggressive. We have a lot of dates that we're going to be throwing down on the calendar. Tonight was the gentle start. Tonight was we're going on the Rubicon Trail, as if that's a gentle start, right? Letting everybody know what we got going on. If you have not become a member yet, but you're on tonight and you're like, yeah, I want to be a part of this, you can still jump on tonight, and I will not reconcile until after 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. That's when I'll start it. So it'll be fine if you become a member anytime between now and then. I'll be checking and it will say, yep, they're a member, everything is good. If you have any questions about that, email ladiesoffroadnetwork@gmail.com. Notice I'm saying email. Email. I'm not saying text. I'm not saying reach out any other way. Email is definitely the way to reach me right now. I'm on the move. So this is the way to do that and helping every single person be successful. All right. Here's something else we have to start thinking about. our motto for 2022 was bigger, better, badasser. That was our hashtag for 2022, bigger, better, badasser. Somehow during this week, we will figure out our hashtag for 2023. I don't know what it is yet. Some of you guys have some good ideas, but we need to start understanding what it is, right? So, bigger, better, badasser absolutely fit the bill for 2022, as you will find as we go through this week and what we have to come. So what is the motto for 2023? I know. What can it be? So I'm going to leave you with that thought tonight. The next couple days we'll be like, okay, throw down some hashtags. Like, what are some ideas? What do we got? What's the thought process? But for tonight, let's end with hashtag BBB 2022. We knew what that is. Oh, look at this. Roxy's saying level up 2023. I don't know if we can level up. I don't know. I mean, we always keep doing it, right? And that could be the one. But you guys got to come up with it. You got to like sit with it. It's got to be part of your gear too. And the big thing that I always want to remind everybody as we go through our 2023 calendar, our next year's calendar, is commit to yourself. You're not committing to me. You're not committing to anybody else. You're committing to yourself, right? You're committing to saying, I want to be a better off-roader in 2023. I want to put time into myself. Because what we do is education, motivation, and get out there and try to do things, right? Try to network, try to learn, try to push ourselves. It's not easy. So you have to commit to yourself in order to make that happen. And that's what this is about too. So our 2023 resolution letters, you write them out on like a piece of paper. I know, it's crazy. Or go to Walgreens, buy yourself a notepad. Just a card. The cards are great. I love reading the cards. Buy yourself a card, write your 2023 resolutions out, your 2023 goals out. Start thinking about them. You don't have to do it right now. And understand where you're at and what you want out of next year. And then as we go through this week with the opportunities, you can try and see, okay, how do they align? Like, does the Rubicon align with what I want to do? Does going to Baja align with what I want to do? Like, I don't know. Trust me, tomorrow, something will align. Wait, and then I think it's Wednesday. It will absolutely align. I'm just saying. All right. So, good job, everybody. Good job. Bigger, Better, Badasser 2022. This was day 1 of the 5 days of giving. Congratulations to our winners. I'm super excited. Hopefully we don't have any that will be redrawing. Hopefully everybody here tomorrow is ready to rock and roll tomorrow night in order to win our big prize, which is another huge one. I know, I'm telling you guys, super exciting. Thank you again to Rockslide Engineering for all of their support and what they do for us. The $50, just a little pin drop to say, come play, my friends. And we will be back with a much more aggressive sweater in a different location tomorrow night. That's part of the fun of the 5 days of giving as well. All right. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for throwing the hearts. Thank you for saying your hellos. Thank you for being a part. And definitely thank you for being a part of Ladies Offroad Network. Let me know how I can help you. Email me, ladiesoffroadnetwork@gmail.com.